Everything given by God to you, man, is so beautiful. Marriage is not exceptional. It's a gift to mankind. We are too welcome to figure in marriage we are one. May God bless our union so that we can be fruitful. If me and be a coming, follow me, the lover of my soul. If look mommy, yeah, that one, my chef, me see the
haughty or arrogant? Okay, maybe for you. Why should it be me?
I'm not arrogant.
Am I? Nobody wants to play Judas. A miser. You stay there. Don't come down until I ask you to. A miser.
Let me put it. You put your own yourself. Come on, Grace. Let's assume.
No, let's assume. You put it there.
Let's assume.
Let me help you to put. Sweet name. Me. Fair complexion guy. Am I not fair?
Oh, fair. Yeah. Let's jump right into this video, man.
Let's jump right to today's video. Hello, wonderful viewers. You're welcome back to our channel. My name is Sheyi.
My own name is Fumi.
And together we are called MBwithSeyiFunmi. All right.
Yeah. You're welcome, guys, to another wonderful episode of Marriage is Beautiful.
Welcome.
If you're new here, you're welcome. And if you've been on this channel, you'll be supporting. Thank you so much. The Lord will honor you and support you too.
Thank
we
you.
love you. Thanks. And if you've not subscribed too, let's remind you, kindly click on the subscribe button.
Subscribe
to our channel. Help build this channel. Help share our videos. Help like, drop your comments too. God bless you. Thank you so much. We love you.
We love you.
All right, pay it up.
All right. So, how? Today, we're looking at something that we tag your relationship versus people's opinion.
Yeah.
Your marriage.
Your spouse.
Versus people's opinion. Your spouse.
Versus people's opinions.
It's a thing that is happening that we don't take cognizance of.
Yeah.
We don't critically look into it. Some people help you to give tags to your spouse.
Seriously, like helping you.
They are helping you, as in seriously, to tag your spouse. They give them names
that even God did not know them
that
with.
Even God didn't know them with.
Yeah.
And because we want to conform, because we want to blend, because we want to be acceptable, we go along with this tag. Sometimes we even help them to nail it. Sometimes they will tell you this is what your spouse is. Even me that is in the house, we are copying. We are just copying.
Yeah, I'm copying with him.
What can I do? You know the Bible says it is for better.
For what?
For what? So how for do? How we for do? Listen, there is a way you for do. When they give her or him that name, that is not synonymous with him or her, reject it vehemently. Don't allow anybody
with everything in you. Reject it.
Don't allow anybody to tag your spouse for you.
Whosoever the person is, like I tell you, whosoever.
It doesn't matter who they are.
Doesn't matter.
Could be your parents, could be your friends, could be your relation, could be anybody. As long as they are not the one
that created the person. Or that married.
Even if they married the person for you, there is a general saying, which means somebody will help you to get a job, but he's not going to sit there and do the job for you. So even if they marry him or her for you, they've done their part. they've played their role. You're married now. The ball is now in your court. The game is between two of you. Don't allow anybody to help you to christen your wife or give your husband a name that is not his. Now, we'll be considering some of these names.
The tags.
Or the tags. Or the opinion of people about your spouse. And we'll be looking into them. Why are they tagging them?
And what you need to do.
And what do you need to do? So,
let's
where do we start from?
Let's start from here. How many do you have?
I have three. You have three.
You have three too.
Wow. So let's pick this one.
All right.
The first one I pick is a miser.
Miser. Oh.
Awuni.
She doesn't give.
She doesn't like to give.
She doesn't like to give.
Your husband cannot play with ₦1, ₦1 or $1 with you. Your husband doesn't play with money. Your wife can't give. She likes to hold everything. By the way, she's my wife, not yours.
I tell you. By the way, he's my husband, not your husband. So why will you be telling me that my wife is not giving me enough, or somebody will be telling you now that your husband is a miser? That your husband is Akagon. He won't give. No. He's supposed to give you more. He's supposed to give.
How do you know that I am supposed to give her more? You live in the same house with us? So you label me a miser now, and you label her a miser just because you want something and it is not given.
As at that time.
Now they will label your wife a miser. That guy will have done. It was the wife that won't allow him to do. See, if you continue to see a miser every time, it is a sign that you also beg too much.
Stop it.
I don't see anybody as a miser, for an example.
Yeah.
Because I hardly go begging for anybody to do something. So don't allow men out there, don't allow them to turn your wife to a devil.
Or your husband to a miser.
Yeah, or your husband that is a miser, your wife is a miser. Don't allow them to turn your spouse to a miser. No, your husband doesn't give, your wife doesn't give. Now the truth is, you made an arrangement with yourself. You decide how you are going to spend your money. You decide what you are going to do with your money. So they were not there when you make the plan at the beginning of the month. They don't know how you budgeted your money to be spent.
And they don't even know what you're going through.
And they don't know what you are going through.
Yeah.
But they will come in. And you see, some of these things is common, even with people in abroad to people home. They keep asking, and sometimes when you don't give, they said you are a miser. But the truth is, we find out that those who are giving here doesn't even have a plot of land. And the people you are giving to have moved into their houses. They are in one.
Building another
they are even building another one. And you are there fooling yourself.
So that they will not
so that they won't slight you, they won't feel bad.
My dear, feel bad.
Listen,
because I'm living my life.
If anybody has to feel bad and call your spouse a miser because you are not giving, let them feel bad. Because at the end of the day, when you go back,
keep feeling bad,
they will still ask, what did they really do?
Yeah. Exactly.
Remember, I said one thing one time, and it is easy for one person to prepare food for 3-4 people to eat. But when 3-4 people prepare food separately for one person to eat, it becomes a problem.
Yeah, you're right.
You are giving to 10-15 people. One person will know that you are giving to him. Other 9 doesn't know.
They doesn't know.
When you give, they think it is small. But they don't consider that 9 other people are in line waiting. And by the time you give to all of them, when you get back and you are not what you are supposed to be, you don't have what you should have,
Yeah, they want to still tell you what
he
did he
wasted
use his resources for.
He was there making money.
Wasting it.
Mm-hmm. So don't allow them to label your spouse a miser.
Yeah, I'm free. One is down. Huh?
Your spouse
is not
a miser. Your spouse is only following the plan you have together.
Mm-hmm.
Keep to your plan in marriage. Keep moving so that the marriage can be successful.
Yeah.
One down.
I'm free. Remove from here. No. Anyone can go first.
And what is that?
Haughty or arrogant. Like
haughty or arrogant. That's another tag. Another people's opinion that is affecting marriage. Your husband is so arrogant.
Your wife is so arrogant.
Your wife is so haughty. Listen, they will give this tag to your spouse when they try some, let me put it simply, some shit around him or her. And he or she wouldn't take it. When they try to belittle your spouse, and then probably the woman or the man reacts, no, I don't take that. They are still the ones saying, I don't take that shit, but they expect your spouse to take it. And you are gullible enough to follow them because you want to please them. When somebody comes to me and tells me my wife is proud, I say, thank you very much. That is what I love in her. When somebody comes to you and says your husband is arrogant, say thank you very much. That is what I love in my husband. By the way, it is good to be humble. But humility also must not be taken for stupidity. Yeah. So if your husband or your wife is damn arrogant, check the people who are saying it. What they are asking her to take, can they take it?
Is they up to something?
They are up to something.
Yeah.
Whenever you dish out stupidity to somebody and he rejected it, then the person suddenly become arrogant.
So let me, like you said, the person suddenly become arrogant.
Yeah.
She wasn't arrogant, or he wasn't arrogant 2 months ago.
Yeah.
A year ago, she wasn't arrogant, he wasn't arrogant. But immediately you dish out that nonsense to her or to him, and he's not taking it. Do you realize that these people that says these things are people you really relate with, maybe from the onset, and at the end of the day, you discover that maybe somebody wants you to do something for them, or they are trying to give you some shit and you're not taking it. They suddenly turn it and say, yes, she's arrogant, just for them to achieve that aim they have, because they want to tag you, they want to label you. But let me tell you, that's not the case. It doesn't matter. Whatsoever any human being says, if God is not saying it, every other speakers are noise makers. They are just making noise. You keep loving your wife, keep loving your husband. Keep doing that which pleases you. Yeah, because they are just talking, they are jealous.
You know, in family, especially when you go to family meeting, this thing comes up a lot. Yeah. Because they want you to be in their level. Okay. They expect you to behave the way they do.
They do. Or you follow their own opinion.
Yes, but you refuse to follow their own opinion because their own opinion is at best their opinion.
Yeah, I'm sure.
It is not you. The real you goes beyond their opinion. And when you refuse that you are not going to, or suddenly you go home and they said, okay, it's our culture for the woman to do this. And what they are asking for is not even right. Okay, I remember in those days in my area, they used to cook during when there is a festive period or there is something to be done.
And all the wives.
Obirile, come and cook. But I've come to realize that Obirile, come and cook is only meant for those that are not really well to do. I'm sorry to say this, but this is what I find. Most of the time it's meant for those women who are local, who are with them, who are not just women of means. I find out that when the big madam of the family come all the way from Lagos and they say they are cooking, then they will say, mommy, I go and sit down. No, I routine call and so. But your own wife, because you don't have the much money those people have, and they will say, okay, come and join us in cooking. And maybe she's indisposed.
Maybe she's not even used to.
Yes.
Because they use firewood. She's not used to smoke. And maybe she's using stove in her own house before gas cooker. So, and
they will not start saying, oh, she's arrogant. But what about big madam that has the big car that come from Lagos? That one should sit down. So when they are giving those tags based on you not fulfilling their desire, don't help them to give your wife or your husband that tag. Like my wife rightly said, the only opinion that matters, there are two. God's opinion, which you have to have your own opinion of yourself based on God.
Yeah.
Every other opinions is a noise.
Sit down. Let me go first. Can I pick for myself?
Let me help you to cook. Wow. Another opinion. Amit.
Luna.
Egoistic.
Wow.
Recluse. You can name it. Those are the names they give.
Imagine.
To your partner whenever they want them to sit down and gist unnecessarily. Talk about rubbish that is not required. And he or she refuses to be part of it.
Yeah.
For a man, the friend mind wants, okay, let's go drinking, let's go clubbing, and the man look at it, and some of these people to first shy in
maybe
in
because
quotes.
the man has been doing it before he got married.
Okay. Some of these people to first shy, let's put in there that really want to go clubbing. They don't even have the money. They know your spouse have that money, and they want to use the opportunity
to pull him in so that he can spend his money,
so that he can sponsor it.
Yeah.
And the man refuses. They want to go for a party. Buy cloth of 50,000. Ashwebi. You can understand that. Like, okay, the reigning thing now is we are having secondary school reunion, right? And somebody put it right over there that 50,000 to buy clothes to do reunion for secondary school meeting. He said it's not a must. We meet. I'm a padele say Jesus. We meet at the feet of Jesus. So they ask for this kind of a thing, and your husband doesn't want to take it. So it's not sociable. No, I'm a Rambe. He said it's sociable. Right. Your wife is not sociable. Your husband is not sociable.
Leave sociable alone.
Sociability should go and sit down in one corner.
Sit down.
To an extent, God allows sociability. He made man a social animal. But there are still time to withdraw. When they were talking about that marriage, when Christ was talking about that marriage in parable, the man called his friend sociable. The word sociable is that call his friend, all of them. Somebody said, I've just bought a new ride. I'm going to test it. Another one said, I've married a new wife myself. I just need to stay with. And somebody said, okay, I have this assignment I want to do. Everybody has a plan for their life. If their plan doesn't fit there, do what the man did in the Bible. Go to the street, call some other people. Yeah. If they say your wife is not sociable, leave your wife for you. They didn't marry her for you. If they say your husband is not sociable, yes, you like him the way he is. That's why you get married to him. Don't allow friends out there to help you give a tag, or family to help you give a tag or opinion about your husband
or your wife. Yeah.
Amit, egoistic, loner, recluse, not sociable. You don't really need for them to help you to tag your spouse. You know him or her before you marry him. Tear it down.
And that settles it. So, what can I do? Me, harsh. Let me put this one. A nag. You know, this one is usually used for women, right?
Yeah.
Like they say, women, your wife is a nag. But why is it? Like we discussed this topic before. Like
nag.
We men too do nag.
Yeah.
Right. So
Yeah.
men do nag. So,
Yeah, but you know, sometimes we might consider that it is only a man that said that to his woman, or a woman that said that to a man. But in essence, outsider we have is that your wife can nag for Africa.
As if
the truth is charity to me. No, that's just the question. Is your own body code? So because people should understand this, and they will give you that label.
And then they started spreading it around, discussing it with other people, put them together and start saying unnecessary
before you realize it, the verb call your wife a nag, circulate it around. And you know, nowadays people can get angry on behalf of people that do not even send them.
Imagine.
And like you are there. What you don't know the genesis of. You carry
put it on your head
and put it on your head, and you are there fighting somebody's marriage that has nothing to do with you. You are there joining forces to call maybe the woman a nag. And by the way, is she really nagging you? You know, it is common with women trying to tell the husband, but sir, don't you think, madam, why don't you advise madam? Madam is a little bit nagging. You know, we used to watch it. You didn't ask them who said, no, although you didn't ask us out, but we were just passing yesterday. The way she was talking, let her calm down. We know you are very gentle. You are a gentleman. You don't really
how do you
listen. How do you know that I'm gentle?
How do you know he's gentle?
You saw her talking, right? Do you know what I did in the corner? Before because to every action there is a reaction.
Sure. So now
you don't know whether I'm pushing her down now. I'm doing like this now, but I'm pushing her here, and then she's telling me, "Oh no!" And then you go there and say, "You are not. Can you really manage me? Even if I was given to you today,
yeah, he's nice, yeah.
I am a nice man, right? The man is a nice man.
Woman,
the woman is a nice woman. It's only me that is cantankerous, that is troublesome, right? That woman is nice, Abby. Let me give her to you.
Can you manage her?
Excuse me. Can you manage her?
And if she's cantankerous and he's nice,
and I'm nice, let them give you. Let them give me to you. If you can manage me within 1 week, and you will not be tired.
Yeah.
Listen.
Oh God.
Stop labeling people's husbands.
Yeah.
Stop labeling people's wife. Find something better to do. And for husband and wife out there, don't allow anybody
I tell you,
to place a tag on your wife that you didn't place on her, or God didn't place on her.
Time to be free from the
I think mine should be taken first.
Why? If we started from here.
Yeah, we should end from here.
I help you to take it.
See life. I'm the only one carrying tag now. All right.
You will get there. Don't be jealous.
Yeah, when God is touching your neighbor, that means God is in the neighborhood.
Exactly.
Mine is almost here. Fastidious. Hard to place.
To appreciate.
You know, they will come to you and tell you, say, sir, you are trying. You are really trying. Say, with everything you are doing for that woman,
she didn't appreciate it.
She didn't appreciate it. My question is, what you should ask them is, excuse me, or excuse her, did I
complain to you? Or how did you know she's not appreciating?
How did you know she's not appreciating? Appreciation goes beyond kneeling down and saying thank you. I might buy something for you. You might take it, kneel down, wow. But you don't appreciate it. I'll get to know that you don't appreciate it.
When did you see it on him or her?
Or I might just buy something for you and give to you and say, wow, thank you. But the way you treat that thing later will make me to know you appreciate it more. So don't, whenever they give your wife or your husband this tag, fastidious, they want him or her to please them. and he or she refuses to be a general pleaser to everybody,
exactly, because
then
you
they
can't
will-
even be.
then they come back with this fastidious, hard to please.
Yeah.
Don't allow anybody
To tag your husband or your wife.
if he is fastidious. Let him be fastidious to you alone in the house. You know he's fastidious before you get married to him. You know he is not always easy to please when you married her. Manage whatever it is that is the differences within the confinement of your home
And
and enjoy your marriage. We'll keep repeating it. No single marriage on the surface of the heart
It's perfect.
is perfect. And like Spanish, we say perfecto. No one, no perfecto.
No human being is even perfect.
If
No
I am
human
not and
being
you
is
are not,
perfect.
how do
then
you expect
how
to
do
be
we
a
come
perfect
together
one?
and perfect and have a perfect marriage?
No,
It's not possible.
you keep working on your marriage. Time to be free.
I'm free. You can remove yourself. Mean or harsh? Mean or harsh?
Yeah.
This is another name. People will help you to tag your spouse out there. They're gonna say she's mean, he's mean, and she's harsh, he's harsh. Just because, maybe like we said before, just because they are trying to play some things more, they want her to take something, they want him to take some things, and she's refusing. And before you know, she's too harsh. You can't even talk around her. You know, Magbana Jenny, yes. If it is necessary, you can still be a very good person and still tell people to take off their shit when necessary. You know? So don't accept what people are saying, people's opinion concerning your spouse. Don't accept it. Tell them thank you.
If you're at least the one that is monging rumor doesn't take any money.
Not
The highest
not penny.
the person will take is thank you, and thank you is still something.
Still something. So you do well, eh?
And
You do well.
that's how we
God will increase your strength to do more.
that's how we will be rounding up today.
Yeah.
On that word of you are doing well, thank you. Whenever they comes to you,
Or they are saying it, or you hear it.
whenever they come to you and they are saying it, all you need to tell them is Uweseo. That's in the beginning. Thank you. Nagode. Eshe.
That is also Eshe Yoruba.
Yeah.
Yoruba.
What is Igbo?
Igbo.
Odema. Is it Odema?
Odima or Idim. I don't know.
Which
I need to learn this.
I think I need to learn. What they need to hear is obrigados. That is Portuguese or muchas gracias. So what you need to tell them is gracias, merci, obrigado, thank you, uwese, eshe,
What we got us? Oh, Arab.
shukran.
Shukran, Abi.
So let them take the shukran and leave. Remember that the only name that is important to your marriage, to your spouse in marriage, is the name you give to him or her,
You give, or the one you accept.
or the one you accept. Don't accept any tag from anybody. Today, as we round up, we're saying don't allow them to tag your spouse.
Don't accept it.
Don't accept it.
Don't dance to their tone.
Don't dance to their tune.
Don't,
It is not their marriage.
So don't get lost in the crowd because you're trying to please them.
So don't allow anybody to give names to your spouse in marriage. Remember that the marriage is yours and yours alone. If it is good, it is yours. If it is the other way around, it is yours.
And the funniest part of it is that they are waiting to see it turning upside down so that they can laugh.
Yeah.
That
So
is their
don't give them that
that's their main focus.
joy.
You know?
When they give names to your spouse and you follow it up and it end up in rancor,
They are waiting.
they are waiting to laugh at you. It is your marriage, not there. Until next week,
Sure.
where we'll be coming across your way again. SheyiFunmi is saying,
Thank
you.
We love you. Bye.